This rose bed is really the first flower bed in the garden here. And what I've done really is going round the edge, planting the woods, planting the orchard, getting everything the right shape. And then this garden's like in the middle, so it was kind of one of the last things to do. And this rose bed is really one of the first bits of the garden. Is to try and inspire me to get other bits done. So it looks a bit weird, this rose bed just coming out of this kind of meadow now, but it is doing really well. So all these roses are scented, and wow, it's always good to have scented roses. So it's going to be like a driveway there, and it's also pinks and purples and reds and things like that. Roses are very useful. You can just before they finish, when they're really the most scented, like this one here, they are just at their sort of most scented then. And when I deadhead them, I sort of save a lot of the petals, just dry them, and you can do a lot with them. They're very good for the heart, very good for health, very good for the skin. In fact, you can squash them and apply them to the skin. It's very, very good for the skin. You can make rose water out of them as well, have rose water applications. But like sprinkled in food, they're really, really nice. And a lot of Mediterranean and Middle Eastern food uses rose petals in lots of cooking, and they go very well with kind of any kind of that type of food. So they have a long flowering season, especially if you get the ones that flower all through the summer. So they flower right up until the frost, really. It's good to kind of a nice collection of rose petals because they are very useful. I'm hoping that these will then inspire me to do the rest of the garden. So this is going to be the first sort of bit here of actual flower bed. I planted the trees and shrubs a few years ago, a lot of them, so they're kind of a nice and established and giving a bit of height to the garden, as well as having all the woods and things like this one behind, planted ages ago. So again, they give a lot of height and shelter, the ponds and everything. So I want to know kind of what shape it's going to be before I do the garden, but now it is kind of in the shape I want it. I want to have quite a lot of different types of flower beds, different types of things. As you're coming up the driveway behind here, then one of the things you'd see is this rose bed here with lots of different colours. And I might even have like an archy thing with a climbing rose on it that you go under. So there'll be a few paths coming off from the driveway going kind of that way. Yeah, there's certainly lots of colour and scent, which is really, really nice. And yeah, hopefully it'll be the first in many